Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host. I don't know why I struggled to say that. Felix, Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. This is your first time on He Rants. I want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way, you always be wanting first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. Join the Twist Discord, all that fun stuff. But let's not waste more time. We got another reaction. You see the thumbnail. You see the title. Now let's get into this. Another video given to me by the boy LB, man. Thank you, LB, man. LB be sending me 10,000 videos, man. I'll be having to go through them before I can even look at anybody else's, for real, man. But I appreciate my brother, man. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this video.
Different nationality tend to be more submissive than black women.
Let's take assumptions out of the equation. It seems like when it comes to different nationalities, the automatic assumption is that is an automatic expectation for a different nationality to submit. Just imagine if us as black people had that own expectation and own assumption for our own people. So what if when a black man meets a woman of another nationality, he automatically gives her something to submit to because that's his expectations of her to naturally fall into submission? Now, just imagine if black men had those same assumptions and expectations for black women, meaning that black men will be more prone to automatically come to a black woman with giving her something to submit to. Being a leader, being a provider, being a protector, the things that women love to submit to. Imagine if we did it with our own people.
This is getting old, guys. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm exhausted. I'm just exhausted, man. It's always this thing. It's like, oh, it's so crazy because it's almost like she agreed with what the woman said, right? In a sense, she basically hit you with the, oh man, you know, at the end of the day, women, black women, we don't have anything to submit to, right? Basically, that's what I'm getting out of this. He's pretty much saying like we don't have anything to submit to. Dudes is acting a certain type of way, man. They're not approaching girls and giving them a reason for them to submit. They're not showing leadership skills, you know what I'm saying? All that. It's frustrating, man. It really is. Because let's say what she's saying is true, right? Us as black men, we don't show any type of leadership skills whatsoever, right? Let's say it's true, right? Why even be in a relationship with that person? If you feel like that person is not worthy enough to be submitted to, why be in a relationship? Why are you wasting your time with somebody that you don't feel like has enough value? So it's like, are you serious right now, son? Sheesh. The fact that we can go somewhere else, right, and still get a different race to submit, right? Shouldn't that tell you something? Let's say if we're not bringing that stuff, right? Granted, I guess her point is saying that we want to show those leadership stuff to women of other races, but when it comes to black women, we want to do that. I honestly don't believe that's accurate, man. I'll be honest with you. Maybe y'all can say that I'm not holding black men accountable. I doubt it. I'll keep it a band with you, man. I really think it's not like that whatsoever, son. I really just don't, son. I really do believe that the dudes, the way they would act towards a black woman, they would act towards a white woman for the most part. There might be a little bit of a shift in a sense, right? Just based off cultures, right? Because, you know, once you talk to certain cultures, you might got to change up just a little bit. With the black woman, they'll feel a little bit more comfortable. At least, maybe I'm speaking for myself. When I'm around black women, I feel more comfortable than other races. Other races, I'm just like, I can say whatever. With black women, I feel like I have to, you know, come at it correct and everything, right? But at the end of the day, the reality is black women just don't want to submit. Let's be real, son. I almost feel like, in a sense, they don't feel like black men are worth it, right? Here's the wild thing, right? She's saying all this, but when you see a black woman with a white man, you see that most of the time it seems like they submit, right? If you see a lot of black women, it seems like they hold other men to a higher standard, right? They hold, not to say that, let me say that they hold them to a lesser standard, right? Because it seems like they submit to them easy, but when it comes to black men, for some reason they don't feel like, man, we don't want to submit. I feel like they really see black men as like, you guys are worthless, all that stuff, right? And here's the thing, I will say this, I'm going to contradict what I just said, right? Because at the same time, it seems like black women want to stay with black men at the same time, right? It's weird. Both can be true, believe it or not. They can still look at us as like they don't take us as serious, but at the same time still also want to be with us, believe it or not. Both 100% can be true. It might not make sense to you, but trust me, that can be accurate, and I believe that is accurate at the end of the day, right? But this type of stuff, man, I feel like she was just easily triggered, and she completely missed the point of what the woman was saying, son. At the end of the day, these women, they don't submit. They don't submit. A lot of stereotypes they say about black women and stereotypes they say about black men, I feel like for the most part, somewhat accurate, right? Somewhat are accurate when it comes to black women not submitting. But when it comes to like black men being leaders and all that, I will also say this. I'll be honest with you, man. At the end of the day, man, I've gotten to the point now. I just don't care. I just don't care. If they want to submit, they submit. If they don't want to, they don't want to, son. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the dude holds the power to marriage. You know what I'm saying? If the girl don't want to submit to you, find another girl, son. Like, just find another girl, son. Just find another woman, son. This one is not the one. If she don't feel like this guy is not the one that she wants to submit to, break up with the dude, man. Try to find the right dude that you will submit to, son. That's the easiest way to look at it, man. I'm just getting frustrated and tired of hearing this BS, man. All this stupid stuff. Oh, well, you not giving me a reason to submit. If blah, say you weren't going to submit either way, son. Just the mere fact that you're already going into the situation already. Like, the mere fact that you're going to give this guy a chance, right? You're going to go on dates and everything like that. And you have to find a reason for you to submit to him. To me, is wild. Like, you should already have that in your back of your head. Like, oh, I like this guy. If we're going to get into a relationship, I should want to submit, be able to submit, right? The mere fact that you're able to see this guy, accept him, be in a relationship with him, even while sometimes even get married to him, right, and still feel like you don't want to submit to him, that tells me something is wrong with you as a woman. Why would you accept this? Why is this the person that you accept to be with? It's so crazy to me. That's wild to me. Same thing with the dude. Why would you accept a girl who doesn't want to submit to you? Both sides, both parties. This is really, really strange to me. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say it's more strange to me when it comes to the woman is because it's like you don't see him as a leader. Why would you want him? You don't see him as a leader. That's really odd, right? Which makes me feel like you didn't really want to submit, son. Like, you didn't really want to submit, son. You're legit going into the relationship expecting not to submit. Something has to happen for you to switch in your head to want to submit. That's not how it's supposed to go, man. It's really not how it's supposed to go. That's just how I look at it, man, at the end of the day, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, if you want to stay single, stay single. I mean, if you want to get married, get married. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in a relationship, do whatever the hell y'all want to do, son. At this point, man, it is what it is, man. You see the rate of women that's not getting married, like black women, son. It's high. People gonna say it's because of men and all that stuff, man. Let's just keep it a band, son. Like, it's a lot of stuff, like decisions that y'all make, son. Like, it's not a good look on y'all, son. Like, y'all messing shit up for yourselves, bro. Like, for real. It's crazy, son. Like, I'm married to a black woman, son. I found a beautiful black woman. She submits. We have a great relationship, son. She sees me as the leader in the relationship, son. We have a good time, no problems. We don't really argue. So we got our kids. Everything is going smooth, bruh. Because it's easy. Because she came in with the intention like, yo, I'm about to submit. I'm going to submit. I'm going to let him do his thing. From the very beginning of the relationship. Simple as that. That's why one of the things we don't have a problem, son. But y'all go in there and be like, oh, he has to give me a reason to submit. Like, what? It's a lack of respect. It's a real big lack of respect at the end of the day, man. There's a lot of women that's going to see this and get triggered and look at it and say like, oh, it's respect. Well, he has to show me, he has to earn respect and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, son. I don't understand. Why be in a relationship with him? Why? Why even be around him? Why? What's the point? This woman, I don't know her. She's probably single, son. Probably don't got a dude by herself, son. Because she don't want to submit. I bet you money she don't want to submit, son. Let's be real, son. It's all these stuff, man. Stereotypes, son. It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, that's all I gotta say, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.